Alright guys, Mad Viking here. Extreme Rules pay-per-view predictions video. I've missed out on these the last couple of months. The last one I didn't care about, and the one before that one I was aware of, but I just didn't find the time. And it was cutting too close to the wire, so I just let it go. But I'm making sure I get on the ball with this one, even though I'm a little late on this one as well. I mean, it's almost Friday. So, you know, I'm probably going to get crap views on this, but whatever. This is a kickoff match. It looks great on paper. Can't believe it's not actually on the pay-per-view, but this is a kickoff show match, which means it's probably going to suck big bizzalls. It's a tables match, and like most kickoff matches, they're very short and not worth watching. Even though this looks like it has a lot of potential, even with it being a tables match. I mean, like I said, kickoff matches don't seem to last any longer than 7 or 8 minutes, and that's usually with like ring entrances and all that crap. But anyway, this obviously must be the start of some sort of a new feud. Obviously, New Day has been looking for something to do. They haven't been involved in anything in a while. Insanity's fresh on the roster. Three-man team. So, in my eyes, I would think Sanity pulls the win out, and New Day, of course, is shocked and pissed, and the feud continues for the whatever the next pay-per-view is. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to dive in too deep on this. It's a kickoff show match. I mean, I'm not expecting too much to happen. I'm going to say Sanity wins. Next match on the card, it's Finn. All the WWE lets me do is smile Balor versus Baron. I can't believe I'm in this crappy storyline. Constable Baron. These are two guys with a lot of potential that are currently just swirling around the toilet bowl in the WWE. The once great character of Finn Balor is now just reduced to backstage skits and being like the third or fourth man in a main event match on Raw. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not impressed with the way they're being treated. I certainly don't like Corbin's new haircut. They should have given him some time to go get some treatments done or something, because now he looks like a 45-year-old man. He looks like crap. I mean, they let Chavo get some time off back in the day and fix his balding head. They should let Baron Corbin. But anyway, I don't know how to pick this one. I like both guys. I would say Balor's the bigger star. They're both getting about the same equal BS push right now. The only reason I would see Corbin winning is so you can shove it down Angle's throat, but it just seems odd and weird to me. I'm going to pick Finn Balor over Baron Corbin. I should be thrilled about this match, but I'm really not. I don't know what to even think about this pay-per-view, to tell you the truth. But yeah, I'm going to go with Finn Balor over Baron Corbin. Next up on the card, we got the Raw Tag Team Champions versus the... well, we should give these guys a push. They've been around for a while, guys, but haven't achieved anything. Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, the B Team. Everybody knows by now, I'm sure, that Bray Wyatt was involved in a car accident a couple weeks ago, or a week and a half ago or so. He did return on Raw. He was supposed to have some sort of a head injury or something, but he didn't wrestle, which I thought was a little odd. So either he's hurt and they're saving him for the pay-per-view, and like I said in my last news report, I figured because of his accident, they could be possibly forced now to drop the tag team titles, which I would be kind of upset about, because I do like the teaming of Matt and Bray, but they're not doing anything with them. They're just the tag team champions. You know, I want to see more compound videos, things like that. I want to see the broken character, the woken character. I want to see something, but they're not doing that. They're just coasting them. And of course, it's the B Team. They're the guys, the flavor of the moment. The only reason I think they're going to win is, like I said, because Bray Wyatt could possibly be injured with a concussion or something from his car accident, and they would remove the titles from Matt and Bray. But that's my prediction if they win. Technically, I don't think they would win otherwise, so I'm going to pick Matt and Bray to win, but I guess we'll see. I probably have two good solid theories anyway on this, so I'll just leave it at that. Matt and Bray, unless Bray is hurt, there's no way the B team's winning. But that's who I'm picking for now, of course. I had to hit that. All right. Next up on the card, we have SmackDown's Women's Champion Carmella versus Asuka with Boy Toy James Ellsworth, the Slayer of Poo Nanny, in her corner. Of course, this is going to be a weird match, I'm sure, because he'll be at ringside unless he gets thrown out, and I don't think he will because he's there to cause interference and help Carmella win, and I'm sure that's what he's going to do. Carmella's, had a couple months reign. I don't quite see them putting the belt on Asuka yet. If this feud goes another month, I can see it happening. But, I mean, they just brought him back, James Ellsworth, and I'm sure they're saving whatever they have planned for a big pay-per-view like SummerSlam. So, I don't think a title is going to change hands right now. But I could be wrong, but we'll have to see. I'm going to say Carmella retains over Asuka. I also forgot to mention James Ellsworth will be suspended over the ring in a cage. Just like Enzo did, though. I'm sure he's going to get out at some point and be involved in the match, like I said. Next up on the card, we have Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax in an Extreme Rules match. Do I see tables, ladders, and chairs coming into play? No. What I see coming into play is maybe a garbage can lid and a kendo stick or two. I don't see Alexa Bliss taking any type of a beating. It'll probably be Nia Jax like she did on Raw. Last month, supposedly, Ronda Rousey was supposed to defeat and win the title off of Nia Jax, and for whatever reason, that storyline was trashed, and they put the title back on Alexa Bliss. Do I see Alexa Bliss having another lengthy title reign like she did all last year? No, but do I see her getting the belt taken off of her 1 month into her reign? No, but like I like to say, what do I know? Because this is obviously a big pay-per-view. I mean, not pay-per-view. This is a big storyline. It would still continue if Nia Jax won, but I mean, obviously something was up that they took the title off of Nia Jax either way last pay-per-view, and they put it back on Alexa Bliss. Now, I don't know if they're trying to blame her for bad ratings or something like that, which, by the way, last week, or it was this week, Raw had its worst ratings ever in the history of Raw. So, the show is not doing very well, and they're probably thinking it's for different reasons that it's not. But anyway, I'm just going to play it safe here, and I'm going to say, oh yeah, and Ronda Rousey is, what, didn't she say she's going to be sitting at ringside? She bought a ticket for this match, so yeah, she's probably going to get involved and cost Nia the match somehow, and Alexa Bliss will win by DQ and retain the title, and that's what I'm going to say anyway. Alexa Bliss will retain the women's title. Okay, if you've watched my last news report video, I told you how Jeff Hardy has been suffering through multiple injuries for weeks, if not months now, and it was rumored that he was possibly dropping the title to Nakamura, who is hinting that he's leaving the WWE when his contract is up because he's not happy with his position in the company and his lack of, I guess, titles or accomplishments since he's been there. That's why I see Jeff dropping the title to heal up, and he's supposed to, when he comes back, or at least if he leaves TV, he's supposed to be having a total dramatic change in his wrestling style. That's why we haven't been seeing the Swanton and things like that, because the WWE knows he's a star, but they know he doesn't have to do all that crazy crap that's been hurting him his entire career. He can do other things now. And the one thing I got to say is that's definitely needed. I am so tired of seeing the same wrestling moves on Matt and Jeff Hardy now that they've been doing for the last 20 years. They can update their wrestling repertoire for sure. They looked a hell of a lot better in TNA and in Ring of Honor. Yeah, they touched on some of their old wrestling stuff, but they generally left it alone. They do need to freshen up their act. But yeah, I'm going to say Nakamura wins the United States title and wins his first title to date in the WWE. This match, like usually say in these prediction videos, a match of this quality or caliber, you would say should be a burner, but many times that I say that, these matches don't deliver. Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins are amazing wrestlers when the WWE lets them be. This is a pay-per-view, but the whole pay-per-view system has totally changed now. They don't have to worry about selling $60, $50 pay-per-views because you're on the network. And most of these pay-per-views, they just let the wrestlers do basic stuff and wrestle safe, and we don't see a lot of exciting matches. Like I said, these guys should be killing each other in this match, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Dolph Ziggler is the Intercontinental Champion. Seth Rollins is still chasing the belt. I'm already kind of tired of this feud because every time Raw is on, it's either him or Drew McIntyre fighting Seth Rollins. It already feels like we have watched this match for the last 6 months straight. So, I don't think it's ending either way. When this match is over, whoever wins, it's going to carry on, obviously. But I'm going to say Drew McIntyre interferes somehow. He did win the right to stay at ringside for this match during the pay-per-view, so we know he'll be there. Yeah, he could get ejected at some point, but, I'm just planning how the WWE is probably going to make this match screwy. So I'm just going to say Dolph Ziggler retains, and Seth Rollins should be moving up the food chain back into the main event picture, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Next up on the card, it's the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Bludgeon Brothers, who are on a roll, a tangent, some may say, versus the recently reunited Team Hell No. You hear me sighing because I'm just tired of this crap. I mean, isn't Kane running for office somewhere? What is he still doing wrestling? He's 50-plus years old. Yeah, he's still in great shape. He wrestles real safely. He wrestles the big guy mode style. So, yeah, he's not hurt. He hasn't been hurt. But, I mean, this is just wasting the less precious time that Daniel Bryan still has left in the WWE, and the WWE knows it. They're losing great pay-per-view matches by not having him wrestling guys like AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, the top guys of SmackDown. Instead, they're going to have this nonsensical BS of chasing the titles from the Bludgeon Brothers. At some point, we all know that Kane's going to turn on Daniel Bryan, just like he did before. But do I think they're going to beat the Bludgeon Brothers? I don't think so. I think the Bludgeon Brothers are due. These guys, what is this? This is really their first official, especially for Eric Rowan. This is their first official tag team title. Granted, Harper won it before in that mess of a thing with Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt about a year or so ago. But this is their run that they should have had a long time ago. And I don't think the WWE is ready to pull the trigger and remove the titles off these guys yet. But, like I said, what do I know? But I don't know. I don't feel the need to put the titles on Daniel Bryan and Kane just for the Team Hell No Renaissance thing they got going on right now. I'm not even real interested in watching that again. Like I said, they're missing the boat on letting Daniel Bryan wrestle higher up in the food chain. But that's my pick. I'm going to say the Bludgeon Brothers retain over Team Hell No. The next match on the card. Yeah, I'm not even... Steel cage match, that's right. All right, the next match on the card. Both of these guys deserve better. Them just dismantling the character of what Kevin Owens was about 2 years ago when he first came into the WWE. Now he's just a joke. I mean, he went from main eventing to being like a subpar mid-carder now. And I mean, Braun here should be main eventing or in the main event, but we think because of Brock Lesnar holding the title, there's not a lot they can do. They only are having one guy chase Brock, and that course, that's Roman. So that just throws everybody else in a limbo, and we get stupid stuff like this. I mean, once they did the porta potty angle, I was done with this whole little storyline. Do I see Kevin Owens winning? No. Sami Zayn is out injured. They're not going to have any surprise with that happening. Braun Strowman, I think this is just to keep him looking strong until potentially they have him fight, I guess, Bobby Lashley or Roman Reigns. And really, it should be what happened to him wanting Brock Lesnar? Didn't he call Brock Lesnar out just a few weeks ago? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Brock Lesnar's back in the UFC, so they definitely need to get the title off of him. They already surpassed CM Punk's title reign, so I don't get why they still have the belt on Roman Reigns. I mean, on Brock Lesnar. I guess it's just to keep it off of Roman. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to say it's going to be Braun Strowman over Kevin Owens unless something oddball happens, and I don't see it happening. I don't see any magic tricks being performed for this match. It's probably going to be well, no, it's a steel cage match. Yeah, that's right. I was going to say it's probably going to be all over the arena, but that's my pick, Braun over Owens. This match and probably the main event match are probably the only things I really have any interest in on this pay-per-view, which is fairly sad. I'm curious to see how they book Bobby Lashley. They have a gift in Bobby Lashley, and up until this point, they had just squandered it away. I mean, I don't know why they do that. He was a WWE guy before he went to TNA, so I don't know why they feel the need to punish him or degrade his character. But at least they're pushing him now in something serious. Their storyline on Raw was pretty interesting, but we've seen that whole brawling thing and pulling apart crap now win too many times. They need to get a little bit more creative. It's Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley, Big Dog versus the Eater. What did they used to call him in TNA? Jeez. The Destroyer of Worlds. There you go. Like I said, I'm curious how this goes. It would be huge for Bobby Lashley to win. But I mean, how does Bobby Lashley win? Well, granted, Bobby Lashley, both these guys are rumored to be fighting Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. And it's yet to be determined. So I guess whoever would win this potentially is the lead dog on that. God, yeah, it's going to be Roman Reigns when I think about it, because even if Bobby Lashley wins, I do not see them putting the title on Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley beating, even though that would be a huge match. I mean, Jesus Christ. Bobby Lashley was in an MMA too. He had what was he, 16-2 or 1 or something, and the WWE doesn't talk about it. Brock and him would be great on paper. We don't have to suffer through another Brock, and maybe they will. Because the WWE is going to be seeing these horrible ratings, and the smell of desperation would be in the air. Maybe they would go with Lashley over versus Lesnar. It's certainly sprucing up the card, I can tell you that. So with that thinking, I think I'm gonna say Bobby Lashley, even though I think everybody knows it's going to be Roman Reigns. But I'm picking Bobby Lashley over Roman Reigns. Yeah, this match here has a lot of potential. I'm rooting for both sides, actually. It's AJ Styles, SmackDown World Champion, versus Rusev. AJ's had a good lengthy run. Not the longest. I see the potential of them keeping the title on AJ because AJ claims he's retiring when he hits 40 or somewhere around 40, that he doesn't have much time left to wrestle. And that might be a ploy to get one last big money contract from the WWE. All the wrestlers do it. Booker T's done it. Guys like that a few years, JBL did it. And the WWE will want him to be around because AJ Styles is a merchandise mover. He's a big dog in that department, just like John Cena, just like Jeff Hardy, etc. This is a big match for Rusev. Like I said, he's been around for almost 5 years. And is this his first official pay-per-view challenge for a world title? I think he's challenged on Raw, but I'm not too positive about on pay-per-view. And he's definitely due. I mean, it's been a long time since he's held any sort of a title. He has come up in the ranks. He's a merchandise mover now, too, with his calendar and shirt. And he's got quite a few items now in WWE Shop. At some point, they do have to reward his popularity. Or at least this is AJ's next feud. I mean, they can't keep sticking Shinsuke versus AJ. The only reason, or one reason that Rusev might lose is that Shinsuke gets involved because they still want to fight each other. But like I said, I'm rooting for both these guys. It'd be great to finally see Rusev hold the title or hold the world title over his head. But I wouldn't be upset either if AJ retains. He's a workhorse. He's carrying SmackDown on his back, and the WWE is definitely kicking him in the side with spurs to keep him running strong because he's definitely, like I said, he's the top dog. Randy Orton's at home again because he doesn't want a job to people. He's on another 6-month hiatus, just like he did last summer after his big feud with Bray, when he should be at his, it's not quite his time, but it's definitely his time in his career to start putting some dudes over. But why am I even talking about Randy Orton? I'm just saying there's the top of the, I'm just saying the main event scene in SmackDown's kind of limited right now, and they're putting the semi-main eventers into the main event mix right now, which is fine because it freshens up the feud. I actually think SmackDown puts on a better performance than Raw, which says a lot. But like I said, I'm gonna say AJ retains, but like I said, I would be totally stoked if Rusev won because, like I said, he totally deserves it. But I don't know, man. He likes to run his mouth on social media too, and I know that WWE hates that crap. But we'll have to see, right? I'm going to say AJ Styles retains. This should be the last match, right? This is definitely the last match, so I don't have to review anymore. So, yeah, look for my live video on Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to go live. I haven't had really big success with that in a while, but I haven't done it in a while either. Or I'm just going to do my live reactions video. Look for that. Tomorrow I'm going to NXT, and Saturday I'm going to NXT, so I will have a video out for the next 3 days straight. So be a peach, will ya? And keep an eye out for those. Hit like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. Share the videos. Like I said, I'm hitting a road bump right now. I haven't, it's been a couple weeks now since I got a new subscriber. Still trying to grow. I'm real close to my giveaway. I haven't said what the number is because I don't want leeches jumping onto my channel. So, like I said, all that good stuff. Mad Viking out. Thanks for watching. Hit like, leave a comment. That's the most important part. Peace, and I will see you guys. Well, I'll have a video tomorrow, I should say. Look for my NXT video. Thanks.